Dennis Pappas, A Life Shaping Greener Cities. Dennis Pappas is a landscape architect based in Brooklyn, New York. For over 20 years, he has worked to transform urban areas into sustainable, people-friendly spaces. His designs balance nature with city life, creating places where people can relax, connect, and breathe easier. Dennis believes green spaces are essential. These aren't just pretty parks, he says. They're spaces that improve health, build community, and support the planet. Dennis grew up in Brooklyn, surrounded by the city's hustle and bustle, but he found peace in the city's few parks. Prospect Park was his favorite. Trips to upstate New York also showed him the beauty of wide-open spaces and forests. Those early experiences inspired him. He wanted to bring more green spaces to cities like Brooklyn. After high school, Dennis pursued a degree in landscape architecture at Cornell University. Later, he earned a master's in environmental design from Columbia University. My studies showed me how to turn big ideas into real designs, Dennis says. I learned how to create spaces that work for people and the planet. Dennis started his career at Urban Roots Design, a boutique firm. He worked on residential courtyards and commercial spaces. One of his standout projects was the Green Oasis Courtyard, which won an award for sustainability. In 2011, he joined the New York City Department of Parks and Recreation. There, he led the Green Neighborhoods Initiative. This project added over 250,000 square feet of green space to underserved neighborhoods. The spaces helped reduce air pollution, improve stormwater drainage, and give communities much-needed parks. Since 2017, Dennis has been a senior landscape architect at Greenscape NYC. His work there includes the Brooklyn Green Corridor. This project transformed city blocks into a pedestrian-friendly area with trees and rain gardens. He also designed New York City's first carbon-neutral rooftop garden. Every project is an opportunity to improve lives, Dennis says. Green spaces make cities healthier, happier, and more connected. Urban green spaces aren't just nice to look at. They're critical for healthy cities. Studies show that green spaces can lower city temperatures by 2 to 9 degrees Fahrenheit. They also filter pollutants from the air, improving air quality. Green spaces are like the lungs of a city, Dennis explains. They clean the air and cool the streets. Green spaces also reduce stress. Research shows that spending time in nature can lower stress levels by up to 50%. Parks encourage physical activity too, which improves health and reduces the risk of diseases. There's an economic benefit as well. Homes near parks are worth up to 20% more than those without access to green spaces. These higher property values bring more tax revenue to cities, which can fund other community projects. These spaces aren't just nice extras, Dennis says. They're essential for healthy, thriving communities. Creating green spaces in dense cities isn't easy. Land is limited and costs are high. Strict zoning rules can also make it tough to start projects. In a city like New York, every square foot matters. Dennis says, we have to be creative to find space for greenery. Dennis often repurposes rooftops, parking lots, and unused land. He also works closely with local communities. Listening to their needs helps him design spaces that truly benefit the people who live there. Dennis's innovative work has earned him several awards. He received the Green City Innovator Award from the Urban Green Council. He also earned the Environmental Excellence Award from the New York State Association of Conservation Districts. As a LEED accredited professional and certified green roof professional, Dennis is known for his expertise in sustainable design. When he's not designing green spaces, Dennis stays connected to nature. He enjoys kayaking, bird watching, and photography. These hobbies often inspire his work. He lives in Brooklyn with his partner, Alex, an urban planner. Together, they explore parks and talk about ways to improve city life. They share their home with 2 rescue cats, Ash and Willow. Alex and I share a love for creating better cities. Dennis says, "It's amazing to work alongside someone who gets it." Dennis believes green spaces are the future of cities. With urbanization and climate change, sustainable design is more important than ever. The next generation of landscape architects has a big job ahead, Dennis says. But there's so much opportunity to make a difference. Through his work, Dennis continues to shape greener, healthier cities. His passion for sustainability and community-centered design sets a high standard in the field. Every green space is a step toward a better city, Dennis says. That's what drives me every day.